Now, it's a case of moral policing, and that too by self-proclaimed Shiv Sena workers of Moral Brigade. They were caught on camera threatening couple sitting at Marina Drive in Kochi. These are couples who are not indulging in any violent activity. They're just sitting there, and this is what the self-proclaimed moral police of Shiv Sena went ahead and threatened these couples, shaming them, also name-calling them, all in the name of protecting the culture. And the banner that they're carrying talks about safety of women. But the way women were tackled by the Shiv Sena worker that you can see on the screen, they were shamed, they were asked to go home, they were also targeted in front of the entire crowd, and what's more, in front of the cops who can be spotted in this particular visual. It's interesting because only 6 of these activists have been taken in custody, and that too not for indecent behavior, but for not having permission for creating this protest on the ground. At the same time, you've had the local SI who's been suspended after he was seen in this footage. My colleague Revati joining us. Revati, even as you're looking at 100% literacy rate in Kerala, still Moral Brigade of Shiv Sena not bowing out at all. Even after the 6 Sena activists have been arrested, news coming in that today Kiss of Love protest could be opposed by more Sena activists.
Well, yes, Devina, even in 2014 when the protest was held, when the Kiss of Law protest was held in Marine Drive, again for the very same reason, against moral policing. It was these activists who opposed it, who unleashed violence against the activists who came out and protested against moral policing in Marine Drive. Now 3 years later, similar incidents repeating at the very same place in Kochi, and the youngsters have now come forward and have protested against this moral policing act. Now throughout the video, when the entire incident was taking place, not just 1 or 2 policemen, but there were several policemen in uniform who were there at the venue, who were witness to this incident, but not in the video we cannot see even one of them even stopping these protesters, stopping these goons, to say the least, who were threatening, warning and chasing away the couples from Marine Drive, telling them that they shouldn't come back here ever again. And we are also told from the local sources that the apartment dwellers nearby even applauded the move of the police and appreciated what was being done, and ridiculous reasons being given for this act that was taking place, saying that the crimes against women are increasing, crime against minor girls are increasing. The posters that they held said that they were planning to stop the crime against women. As the statement itself is ironic, because with these posters were the goons unleashing violence, threatening the girls and boys at Marine Drive, and the slogans on the posters also said that they wanted to stop love under umbrellas. So clearly moral policing acts by these goons at Marine Drive in the presence of policemen. That is what is more shocking. The state government so has a lot to answer here, Devina.
Absolutely. Let's try and get some Shiv Sena voices as well, because Aditya Thackeray, on the occasion of Women's Day, has tweeted, and I quote, he said, "We believe that each girl must be independent, free to go wherever she wants to, at whatever time, wearing her choice without fear." International Women's Day is a day that both celebrates women and acknowledges the necessity to discuss the issues they still face world over. This is what Aditya Thackeray is saying, who is also the chairperson of Shiv Sena's youth wing, but clearly his workers missing the message, Revati.
Well, yes, Devina, the so-called moral police is coming out there and saying that they're actually safeguards of the society, safeguards of the moral values, giving ridiculous reasons like we are stopping crime against women, and they're walking around with canes and threatening these couples. Now, the police, when we spoke to the police said that they did not receive any complaints that the couples were attacked by these goons, but clearly they do have visual evidence. It is the police and the government must answer why it is taking them so much time to take action against the goons, and why is it that the policemen were present there and did not take any action. Now, if so many policemen were present there during the activity, and if they are saying that the protest did not have the required permission, then why were so many policemen there? Were they informed earlier that this will take place?
And my point is, Revati, absolutely. And my point is here, Revati, these 6 Sena workers are detained because they did not have any permission to protest. But what about public harassment? What about harassment for women? Because under the garb of love under umbrellas must be stopped and safety for women, they are humiliating innocent people. They are threatening innocent people as well who are present at the Marine Drive. So why not a serious charge against them? And also, what about the cops who were there at the spot? Only one has been suspended according to reports.
Well, yes, the information that we have is that the local SI was suspended. There were several other policemen who were there, action against whom they say they will take. They are saying that they will look into the matter now with video evidence, with the evidence clearly showing that these goons are going out and openly threatening and chasing away couples. What more evidence do the police want? Why the state government is silent is a question that is arising, because this is not the first case of moral policing. Not even in this year, during Valentine's Day, we saw a moral policing incident happening in Kollam, which led to the suicide of a youngster as well. So repeated incidents of similar kinds, and yet not any no action being taken. And even the state police chief DGP Loknath Behra had in a Facebook post said that the police have no right to do so. But even then, if the police is without any fear standing witness to these, where is it? Has it really failed? Who is giving them the license to say go ahead to these goons? Is what the police needs to answer now, Divina.
All right, thanks so much, Revati, for joining us. It's a story we'll be tracking through the day as well. Shiv Sena goons with threatening women, and at the same time, it's interesting because you have the Shiv Sena Youth Wing Chief Aditya Thackeray tweeting about women's right, but clearly the message not trickling down to his own supporters. Now,